Doug MPA back with another one. So this is another women on TikTok who regret their tattoos compilation. And there's a lot of women on here who just get a bunch of tattoos without thinking about it when they're 18, 19 years old, and then they cry about it on TikTok right when they hit their 30s. Because what happens when women hit their 30s, guys?
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
It's over. All this tattoo regret. And guys, I say on my channel, don't get a tattoo until you're 25. Also, don't get tattoos on your face. Don't get tattooed on your neck. Don't get tattooed on your hands because you don't know where you're going to end up in your late 20s, 30s, 40s. Don't do it. And I can tell you, you see on TikTok all these influencers, oh yeah, tattoos are the new normal, tattoo acceptance. I can tell you guys, people my age, 43, 44, 45, we're doing all the hiring. I don't know one person who's a man or a woman who's a professional who will hire you if you have a bunch of tattoos. Don't do it, guys. So we're going to get into this compilation. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. I really appreciate it. Shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. And let's get into this.
I am getting all my tattoos removed because, quite literally, I hate them. For some reason, whenever I talk about this, it triggers people, which I have no idea why. I think it's because people get defensive and they think that I'm like shitting on all tattoos and that I hate tattoos, which is most definitely not the case. I got my first tattoo at age 17, snuck off to Indiana to get it illegally, and now I'm 27, so it's been a decade, and I just don't resonate with my tattoos anymore.
There it is, guys. I told you. I told you. And I guess really think about what kind of tattoos you're going to get now and how you're going to reflect on them when you're older. So Doug MPA has no tattoos. I have none, right? And I think of all the things I would have got tattooed on my body when I was 17, 18, 19 years old. I would have regretted every single one of them. Every single one, guys. I was into, anime and sci-fi and video games. So, what? A big Mario tattoo when I'm a 40-year-old man? Are you serious? Guys, really think about this. I implore you.
I mean, I quite literally got them before my frontal lobe was even developed. Yeah, obviously my priorities are a little bit different. My style's way different. I'm always finding myself trying to cover them up or like angling myself differently in photos so that they're not showing. Like, shit's exhausting and I hate them. And they honestly all kind of look like shit now. The one on my side when I was 17, I've grown a lot since then. So it doesn't look the same. You can't even read it anymore. I still really love and appreciate tattoos on other people. I just personally for myself do not like seeing them and don't want them on my body.
So here's the thing. A lot of these women, just like the 36-year-old woman I cover on my channel, where she wanted to be different and have a different aesthetic when she was young, but now she wants to wear, sundresses and have a more feminine aesthetic. Guys, a lot of us get into this whole counterculture. I'm trying to go against the grain and not conform. And that's fine, but don't do anything permanent that'll show people you went through that phase when you're older. All the goth kids wearing all black and liking vampires. What are you going to get a vampire tattoo for? Don't do it, guys. Leave no evidence. And tattoos are just permanent evidence of the different phases in your life. And there's certain phases that should be better left in the past with no evidence, guys.
Like the thought of seeing these tattoos on my wedding day, forget it. Forget it. Today is my second appointment out of probably like 10, and it's costing me over $4,000.
Boom, there it is, guys.
Jesus H. Christ.
It's going to cost her $4,000 to get tattoos removed. All for some dumb decision that she made when she was 17, 18 years old. And she looks like one of those women where she went through a purple-haired, dyed black hair phase, and now she's all frilly and feminine with her makeup and stuff, and she probably met a decent dude, but she has all this evidence of the trauma of her past. Why?
To remove 3. When I literally didn't even pay like $400 in total for all of them. So that's fun. And don't even get me started on the pain because it hurts like a bitch. But needless to say, I'm so freaking excited. And I'm going to take you guys along with on like the whole journey because I know a lot of you guys were like intrigued on the whole process.
Of course she is, because women can't help but share all of their lives on social media. always on some kind of journey that they can take their Instagram or TikTok followers on, guys. Every single one of them. The sad part about it is, if you're gonna be with one of these types of women, guys, you got to be careful because her life is content, and she can make your life and your life with her content. So watch out, guys.
So here's to doing whatever we want with our bodies and doing whatever makes us feel the most comfortable, minding our business, and I don't know what else. So not looking forward to this, but it's what needs to be done. So wish me luck.
At least she's honest, guys. Let's give her a round of applause for honesty. And her comments are just full of tattoo triggered people. How can you regret them? They're a part of your life. They're a part of your individuality. What about the artist? You're gonna get rid of the artist's work? She did them illegally in Indiana when she was 17. It was probably Haas at some house party after a couple of beers, guys. Come on.
I might regret doing this, but I'm gonna try dipping my chicken burrito in the nacho cheese.
I want this kind of regret in my life. I do. I once woke up one morning and decided I needed a tattoo that day.
So first off, you see the tattoos in the inside of her forearms? Is that a good idea, guys? Because right now, we can't see it. In a lot of circumstances, you can't see it. What do you guys think? I think it's a bad idea because they're there, period. Like, you on your forearms, guys, no tattoos on your forearms or your hands. And she looks young too. Yikes.
I thought about it for about 30 minutes and I walked into a tattoo shop and I was like, hey, I've been thinking about it for about 30 minutes and I'm going to need a jellyfish tattooed on my leg. And they were like, okay, I gotcha. And I was like,
A jellyfish? That has to be on the list of things to never get tattooed on your body, guys. What reason would you ever get a jellyfish tattoo on your body for? How many people can say, my favorite animal is a jellyfish?
how long do you think it's going to take? And they were like, I don't know, I've never done this tattoo before. And looking back, I think they had never done a tattoo before. Because I wanted a jellyfish. And I don't know if any of you ever thought about what a jellyfish looks like when you make it a 2-dimensional shape instead of a 3-dimensional shape. It's a penis.
A 2-dimensional jellyfish looks like a penis? Really?
I got a penis on my leg, a dick on my leg. You ever ruined Easter with a dick on your leg? That will make you regret some things in life. Nacho cheese.
That's a good one, you guys. You know what? Let's give her an applause for her honesty, too. And for being funny, because that was pretty good. But guys, I'm telling you, these tattoos, man, it may seem a good idea at the time, but then you're gonna look back on it later, or some people are gonna have a problem with it, and they're gonna make their problem with it your problem.
Tattoos I regret getting, and they get progressively weirder. First one is this lady on my arm. I feel like no matter what angle, she always just kind of looks bloated in her face. Number 2 on the same arm, I really like candy corn. I drew this. It looks like shit.
A skull candy corn tattoo?
Jesus H. Christ.
Yeah, no way. No thanks.
It's a skull. It's supposed to be a candy corn skull, but it's just like a triangle. Next one is the line. I actually do love this tattoo, but I did want it a little bit more orange, like the color of my hair. And we used that color in the bottle, but for some reason on my skin, it turned kind of like a red color.
Have you guys ever seen a tattoo like this? A line all the way up someone's neck and down to someone's chest? And particularly on a woman? Come on now.
And I swear to God, like a week after I got it, MGK got that red line right there. So now everybody's like, oh, you got the MGK tattoo. Like, fuck. Also, everyone loves to ask, how far down does that go? And I'm like, excuse me, that's dirty. This last one's definitely the weirdest one. So my mentor really wanted to get into doing color portraits. So he's like, can I practice on you? And I'm like, absolutely. This was the year that the Miley Cyrus Bangers album came out. And I was kind of an anti-fan. I was a little bit embarrassed. I pretended not to like her. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to be edgy. Let's get Miley Cyrus as a zombie.
Oh my goodness. That's probably one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at that. Miley Cyrus as a zombie on her leg. That's gonna get a
Jesus H. Christ.
and another.
Jesus H. Christ.
Holy crap, guys. Oh my goodness. What was she thinking? Ugh.
All in all, I really like all my tattoos, but I got them when I was really young, and if I would have waited a little bit longer, I think I would have done everything a little bit differently, and I don't think I would have gotten Zombie Miley.
Yeah. Once again, applause for honesty. But guys, those are awful. Those are awful. Don't let this be you, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Make good decisions about what's happening in your life right now and what could happen in your life in the future, guys. Don't put yourself in a box by getting a bunch of tattoos. Don't do it. In fact, you want to be edgy? How about you don't have any tattoos? You want to be different? Have zero. Don't be like all the rest of your friends. Doug and PA has none. I'm never going to get any. Guys, I implore you. No tattoos on your face. No tattoos on your neck. No tattoos on your hands. No tattoos on your forearms. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.